Good night, good night, good night, good night, ladies and gentlemen. Greetings, season greetings to all my viewers, all the Saudichress fans, and also to all the new and upcoming fans. I want to welcome you to this another episode of the Saudichress Show. Tonight will be a little different, ladies and gentlemen. I know that you are all looking forward for this show, and also some of you may not really have this type of interest, and so especially for those who are looking a sort of sports background tonight, we'll have a little difference. And I just want to remind you that the Saudichress Show is all about sports, entertainment, and education. So wherever we go, whoever we brought on in the past couple of shows, you realize that you were educated, you were entertained, and you have gotten a lot of information as it relates to sports, more so football. Tonight, it will be a little different. You will be more entertained. And of course, we are here to entertain all classic sports questions and discussions as well. This is the true show. This is a YouTube channel that does not here to beat on anyone, but to educate, to entertain you throughout our discussion. And so I just want to welcome you again. And to all of you, I wish you a Merry Christmas when it comes, and also a safe passage, especially on the roads. I can tell you it is very dangerous these days on the roads here, especially in Jamaica, but stay calm and be careful. We also want to say to you, assist the Saudichress Show, continue to share the Saudichress channel, and give a like. It's very important that you like the channels as well. And for those of you having trouble actually participating in the chat and so on, the main reason is that you have not yet subscribed, so you're unable to participate. However, we are open for that, and you know, whatever information is there or here, we will be able to get through to you. And you are, I must say to my very good friend, you need to rotate your video.
Alright, no problem. I'll just check in.
Good. I have, wow, beautiful. I have not yet put you to the world. The world have not seen you yet.
Hold on, I'm going to take a call.
No, man, you have time. And so I just want to say to you again, season greetings.
That's fine, man.
I want to take the time out, ladies and gentlemen, just to say to you, help me big up our sponsors. Without them, we were really unable.
Today. It's the same thing. My token has expired.
We were unable to.
The same thing happening to you happened to whatever it is. It happened to me today.
Just a minute.
I had to call on a friend.
So please, without the sponsors, I'm sure that we would have had maybe a little sub section of shows.
My token has expired. That's not a problem.
Again,
but when I hear me sound, I know what you are experiencing because I have had that. But I'm gonna do a live, so I'll quickly get you for you.
Then could you mute your app, please? Okay.
I am here. Am I being shared with the world now, or you're about to share?
No, I'm about to. And so
I will tell it though. I am the explainer.
You have a lot of explanation to do. Alright, so here we have tonight, as we mentioned, a very, very dynamic guest. I think this may be our first female guest. What a way to conclude the year. However, before I go over, I still want to say thumbs up to our main guest, PIBA, the Past Adrenaline Ballers Association, along with Toad and Nose Heating and Cooling System, Deja Vu Retro Party, Dallas Fine Cut Barbering, Taste of the Island Restaurant, Solid Rock Block Factory, Satisfaction Entertainment and Electronics, Gregory Mesa, Conway Basil Gale, VIP services. These are our sponsors, ladies and gentlemen, and we want to continue to say thank you to them, and I hope they continue throughout the rest of the year and also make it bigger and better for year 2023. However, I guess it's too much for me right now, and in a little while, ladies and gentlemen, I want to say to you, tune in, participate in the chat. Also, we are up for calls on the show. WhatsApp, and the numbers are 501-6625-423-8454. Again, 876-501-876-423-8454. These are our WhatsApp numbers, and I encourage you to participate. Well, if you see on screen, what a beautiful lady we have here. I want to welcome tonight, Miss, as far as I'm seeing, the guest I'm looking at, maybe not the one I expected. And so I want to welcome Miss Andrea Wright. And what I can say to you tonight, I don't think she's really a stranger. However, to be on this platform, nobody else could actually introduce this lady but herself. So, Miss Wright.
Yes, sir.
I want to welcome you to this episode of the Saudichress show. Thank you very much for accepting the invitation. And
You are most welcome.
I know you are no stranger to the world. You are no stranger to the, what would I say now, the massive featuring of international and national experts in different aspects of life. You notice I'm trying to coin it. I don't want to say too much. I really want you to, for those who really don't know who Andrea is, in your few minutes, very short, an introduction. Tell us who Andrea Wright really is.
You know why I'm laughing so much? Good evening, everybody.
Not so sure.
Wherever you are. If it's good night, good night. It's not 9 o'clock yet, so I still continue to say good evening. You say I am on here as a different person. What did you want me to do? Dress up in my costume? My name is Andrea Wright, better known for my on-stage character as Delcita. But if you look on me here, I tried, we think I tried. If you look on me here, all if you have a fullness, right? So me go for make this eye wig when me act on when me the act with when me the on stage, right?
Yes.
So me catch it on the front, right? That's all I like. So me catch it so that I didn't really want to look very pretty or too refined. So me catch it right there. So basically, yes, I am a past Edwin Allen High student. Yes, I went to Edwin Allen High. I started out at Frankfield Comprehensive, and then I finished at Edwin Allen High School. But the good thing is that they both were at the same location. So I attended two schools. Named
Is that pity you never get
the schools that were housed under the same structure. Of course, Frankfield, Northwestern Clarendon, and that's me. That's me, all right. People know me as an actress. I try to put on a mask and try to be sober and be a guidance counselor and a guest speaker. And then I take off the mask and jump on stage and be an idiot. What a world I live in.
I've gotten so many calls this afternoon, Andrea, and to be honest, when I'm looking and I have not seen the number of the amount of calls I got concerning
really?
this particular show.
Then I put together a Christmas hammer, Christmas. I put up curtain because I put up curtain yet to see them down for days.
Listen,
so
don't
they have clean out and that bed ass.
You have too much to do. But the thing is, they were asking what time Delcita coming on. And so, I was looking. Then, I guess persons were looking for Delcita. But me know, say, I know you dress yourself tonight, I know you dress yourself. I go and keep it right there. And be careful, don't say anything and you get into trouble. Because I'm sure if you did your dressing, we would have seen Delcita tonight.
You know how expensive Delcita is. For me, Delcita to come out tonight. You know how expensive Delcita is. So you try to take where you get out of it.
Alright, you see,
Dance be alone.
for now, I'm gonna call on your costume manager and tell her to get ready because we have to do this in 2 sessions.
I can't give you the character, but I can't give you the character.
So I will say, Andrea.
Without it being costume, except for the hair, we can't give you the character. You don't have to worry yourself.
And it looks pretty bad, you know.
You see, that's why I tell you to make an effort. You're not going to give me a grade. So, man.
Thumbs up, man. Thumbs up.
Not even a grade. Imagine if you want to get C+.
No, man. No. C+ they're too far, man. May have more to give you. And you know what happened? You talk about, you use the word, you know, but you know what? Right now, I'm going to give you E for effort.
Well, I'm taking the E for everything.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So, Andrea, really and truly, I can't ask you your age, but I've heard about Delcita long before I actually knew Andrea was. And you know what happened? When me guess her spelling, you know, look like them age, you know, but I think the actress thing really suit you.
I tell you something. Sometimes you see some people where say, just a long time I watch, you know, but the more I post videos these days, especially on Instagram, they're saying, no man, you revert, your age is being reversed, you know, just keep looking younger. Recently I did, I guess, speaking at Eltham High School, and this young Whitney, you know, young Whitney in 10th grade said, why you keep up your age, but this is what is this? This is what?
Hey, let me tell you something.
And this boy just born. How would he have known my age? But I think he would have been hearing about me so long that he'd come and say, why miss you keep up your age? Me like how you keep up your age. But Delcita has been around from I think it was 1990 was the birth of Delcita, yeah. Yeah, because we went to man, it was somewhere there, so yeah, 1990 Delcita.
So this
but she at that time Delcita was more doing video recordings. And then this whole stage thing was somewhere up in about 90 something, about 95 or something. Because then I had to play Pumpkin first. So Pumpkin was first, and then Delcita came along. Because Delcita patwa riper than Pumpkin one. You know when something ripe up country and it drop on splash, you ever see one breadfruit when it just drop on fire?
Oh yes, man.
Yeah, so for Delcita patwa ripe like a that breadfruit. They just drop on splash and then you just appear. It just smells. Well, for me, it's an awesome aroma.
The right breadfruit.
Yeah, we love breadfruit, but so when breadfruit drop, I don't mind it. I don't have a problem. It just for me it just smells great the same. Yeah, so and then you meet some people where very old and them say, a long time I watch you know.
So no man, let me ask you, hold on. Before me don't want to get you too much in other age, you know, because you will go and you tell people age tonight.
You know, us women guard our age once we pass 30, our age is locked away.
It's the calendar business, but we're going to change it very soon. Delcita,
it's locked away.
Did this whole thing started in high school?
I would not say that strongly. I don't want to point to that strongly, but in high school at Illinois, when we had a Mr. Floyd Antonio, we had a Mr. Grant. I was more known for singing. I really was. So basically, I would be in the folk singers by Floyd Antonio at Illinois High School, where we would compete at the festival level. We don't use JCDC. We say we have a festival.
Yeah, man.
Right. So I would have gone to festival, and then afterwards, Floyd Antonio left. Mr. Grant was still there, because Mr. Grant would have been the main music teacher. And he decided that he would let me do solo pieces because my voice is so great, which I still don't get to use. I haven't gotten the chance to use. I'm the multi-talentedness of me. I have not been able to extend exhaust the range. But yeah, and I did quite a bit of solo pieces there. I would have gotten gold and so forth. I competed at the church level as well, the national church level, Church of God in Jamaica level, and would have won as well. Then we used to sing a whole lot at Frankfield Church of God, because Frankfield Church of God had a lot of formal programs
Okay.
for every season. So there would be Easter cantata, there was Christmas pageant, and there was what I don't remember what the summer one was called. I wasn't involved in summer because summer was predominantly acting,
Yes.
so they never really put me in a summer. And then through me did so shy and fool, and me had them just big and put on my head. So yeah, and I think I was very attractive enough to be in their summer program. It was for the more mature ones.
Okay. Okay.
What did they call summer again? I don't remember what their summer function used to be called, but it was big. Frankly, Church of God was known for putting on very, very formal but exciting functions. So you'd find that every church in and around the area know that they are to head to Frankfield Church of God for Easter cantata. Because then if you remember Skip, I don't know if you knew Skip.
No, I learned about him.
Skip, a white gentleman who was more like black, so black at heart that he married a black woman. So he used to live at Waterworks. So he had a gospel band as well. He had a
Oh.
massive outfit, drums, guitars, everything. They did a couple albums, a couple gospel albums. However, he attended our church. He was our music director, so and conductor. So basically, for Easter cantata now, I would do a lot of solo pieces. And I would do what they call descant. Descant is when you sing those very high notes.
Oh.
Yes, yes. So you'd see me on Good Friday night. Everybody would have come out Good Friday night, come to the cantata because they know. I think I'm saying no, and in retrospect, I'm like, my community has regressed. But anyway.
Oh Lord, I tell you. So Delcita.
Let me wipe that off my face. But it's true. Um, the quality that we had back then, it's no longer. But then the attrition rate, meaning that the person, we don't stay. And if we don't stay, then certain elements of the community will not stay either. Um, so yeah, man. Somebody did sing a lot. Me used to sing. Hallelujah, hallelujah,
Delcita,
hallelujah.
Delcita, I have to cut you here, because guess what? Could you believe that we are now having our first caller online? Live.
Really?
Good night, caller. Gregory Messam, you're live on here on the Saudichress show. Big up yourself. What say you?
Hey. Bro, I'm confused, bro. Who you interview? Miss Delcita or Miss Agar? Because what's going on, bro?
Please help me,
Miss
miss.
Delcita on the line.
I might want to
Miss
say,
Andrea,
I was
how
gonna
are
say
you,
something,
mommy?
but that is
Hey,
only Delta
sorry,
would have
this
said
lady,
something like
oh
that.
man,
Because
this
I say I'm
lady,
a hermaphrodite,
Lampard
so
Hold
I
on,
am.
Messam, hold on. She explain. Hold on, man. I'll listen to the explanation. Can you ask the question? So,
Okay.
go on, tell.
Yeah, my answer would be Delcita, like, right? That's the first thing that comes to my mind, that I'm a hermaphrodite. I am half Delcita, half Andrea.
I tell you.
That's a typical Delcita talk.
Yes.
But if you look on my head, Gregory, if you look on the bird nest on my head, that's a Delcita. If you look how pretty my top be, that's a Delcita. But then, inevitably, I'm going to find Andrea to explain certain things. So I'm not for it there.
Yes, Gregory, so continue.
What you know what? Miss Delcita's on here or what, bro? It's a rebrand. I don't know what's up. Miss Delcita, how are you, mommy?
I am doing good. How are you?
Girl. Oh, no, this, sorry, this is Lampard's finest, man. I'm powering tea now. We are powering tea there, sir, do I? I haven't seen that guy from, oh my word, bro. Wow, Miss
We are
Delcita.
Dwight Jackson.
Miss Delcita, I'm so happy for you, mommy. I'm so proud
Thank
of you,
you.
mommy. Well job.
Thank you.
I'm so happy.
Gregory,
I'm
how
good.
long
Happy.
how long you know Delcita?
How long me know Miss Delcita? From grassroots, you know, when you ask about why we don't have grassroots football, you hear when I talk about Lampard, bro, she and Dwight Parr, bro. Come on, bro.
You see,
Bro.
and that's why Gregory, and that's why I not like someone, you know, no like bad, cause me sure them the time that she never named Delcita. Andrea, you didn't know, man.
Yeah, she know as Andrea, but now we just use our stage name, our superstar name, you know.
Yes.
Now we all star, now only for star from Lampard, you know. You need to tell him that his name is Andrea. Yeah, man.
You know.
No, it's true. Well, it's a Wolf star from the Frankfield and its environs. Wolf for people.
Can't leave out Janzal, you know. You cannot leave out Janzal, Miss Andrea.
You notice what I said?
Call the name then.
Very political in my answer. I said from Frankfield and its environs.
Alright, people. I don't want to get too mixed up, you know, because you see this woman we have here, she mix up too, you know. So, well, there's another call online, you know. Will you be able to call back? Let me give him the opportunity because I know this man will not stay long.
Okay.
Alright, good.
No worries.
Mr. Stewart, good night. You're live on the Saudichress show. What say you? I'm good.
Good night, Delcita.
Good night, Mr. Stewart.
Hi, how are you?
I am doing great. I am enjoying myself actually.
You better.
Yes, let me say I have been watching. I heard and I've watched you performed, and I didn't know initially. I didn't know the connection. And it was one of the Frankfield stroke Edwin and student. I didn't know you as such as when I heard. I said, wow. And then somehow went with Wright. By the way, are you connected to some Wright from Frankfield, from Janet, Andrea, and all of those persons?
No, I tell you what.
I was
If we
wondering
were
if you're
to
related
do
Wright and
no,
used to teach some.
if we were to do a right, if we were to do a right tree, right? There are three major rights, sets of rights in Frankfield. You have one set of right, Mass Septi right. Those rights live across the river, up by Waterworks vessel, near Waterworks. That's one set of rights. Then you have another set of rights who live down from the Frankfield Primary School, Janet Wright.
Janet,
John Wright.
Hold on. Mr. Stewart, hold on a minute. She's responding.
Right. So John Wright, whose wife was a teacher at Frankfield Primary School, that's a totally different set of rights, right? With Janet Wright and Dacia and all of them. And then there's my set of rights now who are up Lampard. Right, so it's three different sets of rights. So my set of rights is the Lampard rights.
Okay.
With Alric Wright,
yes,
the late Alric Wright, Ransford Wright, Ike, Lawrence Wright, yes.
Okay. So hilarious, your character, your stage character. It's, oh my God, it's really, really hilarious, you know.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. I was growing up at Idiot.
I said, wow, you're really good. You did an awesome, or continue to do a very good work.
Thank you so much. And incidentally, I'll be at Edwin Allen High School next week, Wednesday, so I look forward to entertain my community.
Oh, that is so good. Nice.
Hold on, sir. Miss Delcita, I'm going to give you an oppority to do all of them things there, so I don't know why you cut your advertisement.
No, I'm just telling because you say no, you must take your shot. Well, I don't know if my guy in bed with him though.
No, man.
I don't know if he can pajama, you know, so me just have to say.
Listen, me, man, just wait, no, man. Me know, hey,
okay.
Listen,
Alright, me here.
remember your charge. Me can't tell the viewers how much you charge, you know, but you charge me and me tell you so me and my sponsors. And this man, we are glad and I go out, so might have to pay for this show tonight. You might enjoy himself.
I'm going to edit and watch. I'm going to come off now. Continue doing a good job, Andrea. I'm going to come off now and listen to the YouTube and listen to
Thank you so much, Mr. Stewart, and you have a good night. Take care. Bye-bye. Thanks for joining.
Thank you very much, Sir Stewart, for calling. Listen, let me just take a few in the chat because some people up and about, you know. So the same Errol early, you were saying good evening. Dale Thompson, Delcita, my big friend. I never know. Why you have too much big friend, you know.
Good evening.
I don't know, we're having a little internet challenge. I don't know if it seems like it's Delcita side, you know, but anyway.
My side, really?
It's alright, man. You so see what go on screen. Or, yeah, try change, me don't know. Dale Thompson again. Me love the mad woman. How are this man? Wow, Delcita I don't know, but somehow your video has been scrambling.
Really?
Yes.
I'm down to 576 kilobits per second.
Well, I'm seeing excellent
so
collection.
You want me rejoin?
Yes, please do, because we don't want anything to miss the people, you know, because
alright, no problem.
You're too expensive.
So I click the end button, right?
Yes. Alright, people, we're having a little challenge. So we are trying to rectify that, and so in a short while we will have back Andrea Delcita, right? So as we are here, I want you to also remember, if you have not yet subscribed, please do so. Please, just since she's off now, just take the time out and hit the like button for me now. Please and thanks, hit the like button. And remember, people, I made myself, and also I declare to you as the Saudichress viewers some time ago, that as it relates to subscribers, I have a 500 number that I want to meet by the end of this year. It's very tall. We are just about 375. Yes. And so, no, sorry, 385. 385. So we are a few numbers back, actually 150. You have the powers in your hands. You have the powers with your friends to assist. So please do so. We still need them. Again, I've just have 5 likes. Continue to press the like button. And as we are on, share the video as well. Many persons may not have seen it. And so if you were able to do, they can. Alright, so I saw Miss Delcita come and goes. So we continue. People, again, welcome to this the Saudichress show. I want to big up our sponsors again. I will say to you sponsors, if I never call on you before, I'll have to call on you tonight and tomorrow. Because this guest that we have here is not cheap. And without a doubt, based on the agreement between us, you know, I know that you'll have to come and bail me out. So, we are here. And remember, the numbers for you to call 1-876-501-6625 or 1-876-423-8454. So, yes, we are almost back with our guest. Miss Delcita, can you hear me?
Yes, when I rejoined, I couldn't hear it before, so that's why I logged off.
Oh, very good, man. Because I find myself, I do so much talking right now, you know, and I know tonight is, hey, listen to me, no, man. One thing me sure.
Can't do without me.
No.
Can't do without me. As soon as we disappear, you're in a frenzy.
Well, guess what? Because I plan, man. And you know, me tell the people, you know why I'm talking to you, but the reason why I'm going in a frenzy, I can't afford my money if you burn up.
Alright, sir, so I am back.
Thank you very much, man. I tell you. Yes, so I was going through the chat with a number of persons being up Delcita. I don't know Dale, a man called Dale Dunga Thompson. So you're a big friend. So continue to have
Dale.
good. He also say him love the Maduman there. I don't know if I him talk to you know. Or you know what Maduman will love. Talk the things them, please. Alright.
Thank you, sir.
Delcita, you still can't fling them stone there?
Eh?
You still can't fling the stone them?
Which stone?
Me don't know what that deal say.
What Dale know about me a fling stone, God Jesus?
Dale, please call the show, Dale.
What you know about me when me don't know?
Me don't know. So me I go ask Dale if he call the show. Please call the show and explain because me can't read what you write to make everybody understand. Leo face. You must know Leo face. Delcita jump again. Leo face. How Patchy make you up so late? Oh my God, something serious is happening tonight. I tell you now, as long as you're having a very good and interesting show, the devil tend to come in.
I'm back.
Thank you very much.
You hear me?
Yes, man, loud and clear. I'm seeing you too.
Not hearing you.
You're not hearing me? Oh my God.
So I have to log off again.
Try. Wow. I don't know why. Alright, so while Andrea is sorting out the issue, Leo Face, you know Patchy? If you know Patchy, let me know, because I think I know that gentleman and I don't even call him. I don't even send him the invite. I'm going to take my time out now and send Patchy because I think Delcita hide it from him, Delcita no make him know say my company Saudichress show. So let me see if I can get him so him call on. I don't want him to come create no problem, but really and truly he needs to know. Alright, so I don't know. When Delcita come back, she will tell you how Patchy let him. My dear, I don't know where you come from about the stone flinging thing there. So you better call and let me know because I want to know. Delcita is my friend and I don't want when she start malice me, she go fling some stone. Alright. Get that loud and clear. Alright, so people, we are going very good. Unfortunately, Delcita having some challenges. I wonder if his Patchy plug out the Wi-Fi. So we'll hear more. I will tend to ask that. You're back.
Yeah, every time I join, I'm having other challenges, so I have to always log off. But
I'm
I
not
hope
so
I
sure.
see it this time.
But
so you said Dale, where's Dale?
Dale in New Jersey.
No, not that. Oh, I mean, is he on the phone? Because me I try to figure out this stone part.
He mean at the chat. I mean, Dale, please call. Let Delcita hear your voice because she not pick up your name. And she don't remember.
And I just the voice, not kind of voice, but that change and sound rusty. Me want to know when me and did meet make them a fling stone. Where we live together one time, what happened?
Lord of his mercy. And you know what next question will come after Dale, so there's something there, Leo Face. Me not calling you right name, but you must know who. He say,
Leo Face, what Leo say?
No, Leo say, how Patchy make you up so late?
What? Leo, for Christ's sake, it's 12 minutes after 9 o'clock. What is late about this? What late about this? What, go on now?
He say Patchy always go in bed early, so me...
He must know how early Patchy go in bed. He must know. I guess he knows something we don't know. He must know something we don't know. Right. The other day, I don't want to cuss you, see. I said the other day, after I post my nice picture, right? No, it was a dance. We were doing a dance. So we come down your side and you and we are doing a dance.
Yes.
It was Leo him come on and me post about watch your old man. Me say, you're not old.
You see, and that I think, when time somebody you to grow up and get themselves in a big people business, then people say, yeah, and them a size. But anyway, Dale a call. Let me hear what him say. I wonder if he's done church right. Dale, you're live, man. Come talk the things that make me hear.
Yeah?
You're live, sir.
Yeah.
Yes. Delcita, I want to know what you know about it. Tell me about the stone throwing incident.
Then you say she almost killed Mafi.
What you say they almost do? They almost what?
What you say, Maki or Mafi?
Mafi. She just say almost killed Mafi. You still have a church at Delcita, Mafi church at?
I don't be. I never be. Look here, don't mix up me. I want different actress that. Lord Jesus, we have to start to give clarity. I'm Mafi dead. You never hear say Mafi dead. Mafi dead.
I must see. Let me not say nothing else. I can't want to find one of this one. But 2 million sure if I don't cheap, you know, but I said nothing because I don't want to get no trouble, you know.
I want the first actress. Which name again? Yeah, nothing wrong with that, man. You know, she's very talented.
Lord have mercy. Then Dale, you know, should I make she call in, man? I wonder if she jealous.
Trust me, always.
Thank you. Thank you for watching, sir. Thank you very much. Yeah, man, I understand. Because sometimes we mix up one another, you know. So, me glad say you mix me up. Because if your name mix me up, we wouldn't get to talk tonight. If your name mix me up, you wouldn't get to come for this one.
Why? I tell you. Trust me.
So, be glad for the mix up. And thank you so much for the support.
Yes. Yes.
Go on.
All right, my boss. All right.
All right, good night.
Big up yourself.
Yeah,
Yeah, man. Dale Thompson, you know, always there on the show. So, Tanya Dunn, Delcita. So, like, you know, when you're in Tanya, Tanya just said Delcita from Tanya.
Hi, Tanya.
Good.
Good night.
All right. Gregory Messam, Jaja, Mightyful. What, Sir Sadi? You can find stars in, like...
Tell him say you're well connected.
You hear that, boss? Me connected like JPS. So if you...
No.
Well, I know... Oh, all right. Sorry. Finish it. Give me well connection then.
Find one day that connection. Don't make that one day. Find something else.
All right.
You come make the blood pressure go for me. Because I realize you don't want me, I wonder if the bill go up.
Mr. We pay feet and deal we have to lie for you. Yes, Mr. Donaldson. Delcita. Good night, everyone. That's that man named Donaldson.
Hi, Donaldson.
Teacher from Edwin. So if you don't treat him good tonight, you know you go when you go down to the 28th. All right.
Good night.
Tariq, my boss. Blessings to all. Deal again. A pure stone. I know you might tell me to ask pure stone you're flinging us. But guess what? Maybe a long time that. Alright, so Leo Face, Deal. Why you mixing up the old lady? Who always trying young people dance?
You know, once and for all, never start. Stop calling me old lady. Leave me alone. You know, older than your mama. Let me alone. Leave me alone. I even me older than her because me look good.
Serve you right.
Older than your granny neither. Leave me alone.
Delcita, me tell you, so hey, listen up. You know you have to fix them, you know. I don't know. When you have to fix them, left me out time.
Text for me, man.
True, man.
As soon as me post anything, he just come under me post text for me. Tap text for me.
Delcita, you know when somebody called me and said to me this evening?
Yeah.
So, Sadi, you and Delcita at it again?
Ah, Jesus. Ready, I? Ready, I jealousy,
yeah, man. But I want you take me to on Papi show. Me say, you want you turn me take Papi show where everybody can tongue for me case. So guess what? Hey, me I tell you, man.
Event never flop.
Take off.
Never flop.
Take off. And you know what, too? Me never know me could have done this up there. But
it worked, man. Event never flop. It flop.
Delcita, I don't know if you read nothing more for Leo Face, you know. Leo Face, now
Wait, say.
Alright. He said, dead with laugh.
I want flight there, but you know, it takes no scam, I'm going to stop me from come up there. What you say?
He said, dead with laugh. DWL. Hold them. Hold them all foot.
Hey, tell Leo Face, say no. Try remember, say all of a sudden I am seeing him sporting stability. Because he's posting his lovely lady. And so it says that he has settled. And he says, my wife, tell him to make me come on that post.
Lord of His
Maybe you
mercy.
make me have to come off and
I
post,
hear
come
you
on
know.
that post
I
them
bet
and
he have to
call.
call tonight. I bet he must call and beg pardon. But he still a call your old foot. So me not say nothing.
Tell him you make me have to come on that post.
Alright.
Cause if me ever come up on that post, that thing say I like post me a being up under there. You wait, man.
Errol Stewart said, "Una draw out Delcita like shoes lace." Alright, Delcita, let me get back to some real business here, man. Because they want to take you out, you know, and Andrea, me carry up on the show, so I don't know Delcita come on so fast. Anyhow, yes, you went into this lovely industry. And
right. Lovely.
how did you
What
find?
an adjective.
How did you find it at first? Did there was any time that you felt that you believe this is the wrong place for Andrea?
You know, anywhere you go, a general statement is any profession you enter, you're going to have challenges, right? And the challenges come in different format. The thing about the entertainment industry, because theater does not look as exciting as the music industry, meaning like reggae and dancehall, people do not realize that it's the same set of challenges. The same thing where you hear people are sing about and I say bad mind and this and that and and a throw shade and
Yes.
they don't want to see you shine and all that sort of thing. It's the same thing in the theater industry where you enter your talent is such that my talent is such that I'm a box office person. When you're a box office, you tend to get far more attention than your support
Okay.
actors. So people are gonna feel bad. But the thing about it is that frightened. I'm never frightened by holding a top position. Never ever. Because it's just for me a norm. You know, yeah, it's funny this week my daughter was saying to me that I don't necessarily act the part. Like how you see some people then once they step somewhere everybody have to know so they didn't. So if you step in, if I go into the bank I join like everybody else. I mean if may have an emergency, then I'll announce my arrival. Like
So,
the
hold on.
one time they go in
Me have to
in a
cut to this
box
one.
office. I mean, I know a line this long and not go nowhere.
Give me a little piece.
This go for me character. Me say, what is happening out here? What really are going on that I look at the people are flying left, right, and center about? I mean, I say, no, me couldn't keep quiet, man. So me have to say, no, man, I want to go out here. Me not come me say, me not the place and I say, serve. That's office. Say, I want to do around there, make nobody go around there. So we need to know around there. So I don't usually call upon my character. Um, yeah, basically that is it. We don't really call upon my celebrity status much in order to get through society. So, to answer the question, yes, I have had many tense moments when I ask myself the question if I really need to be doing this, But perseverance and maturity after a while, that's why it's important to continue to read and continue to learn. Um, when I started to get very big in the industry, I was studying at the same time, doing a first degree. So basically, I tell myself, say, look, if stage don't cut it, I still have this to go back to, and that is what has helped me in the past 2 years as well. Because not being able to go on the stage, at least having a degree in guidance and counseling afford me to do a lot of guest speaking, and also led myself to the classroom as a guidance counselor. So yes, me think me answer your question. Me not think me deviate from we ask me say me think
So
me
right.
answer.
But
Yeah, you have challenges. Also the challenge. So you got foreign and when show done and the foreign people them a come and say, oh, we need a picture with Delcita. And other people push up their mouth and go on the back and say, we get a tree going off with face and make a she one. I remember say, I may I help this one backstage. So if me I help this one backstage. What make people want to see the picture? They have to take a quick one picture. But that's just how it go. People are going to go for the star, especially if the star is good.
Delcita, let me ask you. Who was your role model in the entertainment sector, in this sort of entertainment?
Funny enough, when I was living in Lampard, watching my black and white TV and so forth, I really admired Faye Ellington. I used to love watching her when she read the news and so forth. So I used to hide that about my guy's scarf and hide one at night time when me study at table. As if, cause you know, we don't have a phone out there, so when I live in the news, the phone will come out to take picture. So I used to act as if, you know, I am reading news on JBC and so forth, and but looking at mirror home, me look pretty and thing and that sort of thing. I really admired her talent. It was not just about news, but how she read the news. Yeah. And then there was Miss Lou now. Miss Lou is my role model, my idol. When everybody at summertime, when everybody used to out to do a play jacks and them a skip and them a play hula hoop, I know me can't hula hoop. Don't worry about my waist alright. So they have to hula hoop. Me inside with my Louis Bennett book of dialects, reading, and that is one of the reasons why I'm able to read patois quite fluently, you know, and understand the spelling, the nuances of patois, and where you place the alphabet as opposed to placing the vowels and all of something. The whole lexicon, may understand it. So when we write, people, even on Facebook, social media, people always say, you write your patois so well. But it was from high school days, when everybody had to do a ramp and thunder and roll and lightning and flash and six. Me inside, I read the dialect then.
Oh, so the high school work. But Delcita, growing up, watching Roots play, as some used to call it.
Right. They call it Roots play.
Yes. Basically, it was men who dominated, man. You know, I believe, and I may be wrong, but you know, my little experience, a little time when we get to watch Roots play, you came up as a star. When Delcita run her own show. How did you ride over those people? I mean, I know they still have
talent. It's really, really talent. I tell you what, people know what they want. So it's not just even about me per se, it's about authenticity.
Okay.
It's like, let's say me go somewhere, one fair, and people are selling pudding and drops and greater cake and blue jars and then something. We know the authentic ones. You understand me?
True.
So when somebody come with one pudding and you see one over sitting on the top or whatever, then I say, and that's a pudding can, and that's how we know pudding where we are going, and that's how it's done. We don't want it. It's just like even with men nowadays, they look at a woman and they know the authentic woman different from the plastic one. Yes.
Alright. Man, I get in trouble.
Yeah, I get in no trouble. And if you invite me on your program, that's who I am. I'm very risque. I am an extremely risque actress.
Oh my God.
I have times when I deliver line and I'm a director run backstage like crazy, come to me and say, Andrea, do not deliver what that line.
You touch some can.
I do that because I like to do, one of my strengths is social commentary. I love social commentary. And also, I'm very risky, RISQE, because I'm like, what do you call him again? A sparrow? The Calypsonian.
Yes, Mighty Sparrow.
Things that I say on stage. Like, for example, when I delivered the line, when they said to the woman, say, you know my website, www.whendelcitahavesex.com. Yeah, that is a very risky.
Yes, that's true. No one them mad.
You know, that's extremely risky because that's the name of the website. But then when you interpret it, you realize what she's trying to say. You know, so basically, so people love that about me. People love the originality. They love the creativity. And they love the raw talent. It's not like a Delcita was trying to act. A Delcita can act.
True.
So, you know, you look on stage and see somebody that try to act. used to say, no man, that girl that really come up from Northwest and Clare now with some serious talent for her. So that's it, really.
I look, you have to know if you cross river too, you know.
Funnily, me can't cross river, you know.
So, you know go Cowpen?
I was born there, but me not go there. I think I've crossed over that side probably just twice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So,
me never had any reason because you see what a lot of people don't know or don't realize. Even though I was born in Copen, I wasn't grown there. Because my mom did not grow me. I was grown with my grandmother.
okay.
So I didn't know my mother until I was like 16.
Wow.
You know, so when people say, "Oh, you not talk about your mother," it's the point is she's not immediately in my psyche because I was given to my grandmother from I was 8 months old. So if I'm given to my grandmother at 8 months old, then the bond I automatically see my grandmother as my mother because she's a person who make
True.
go see
Right.
and no one around me. I wash my little dirty foot them and I wipe it out and my
So tell me now, Delcita, how that character came about? That rotten teeth and dirty foot and dirty clothes.
I must have told this story. I must have told this story a million times. But how the character came about? At first, if you follow my career, my acting career, right? Mm-hmm. At first, I was playing a character called Pumpkin, in Granny Rule.
Yes.
With a handicap, and Pumpkin was a country character, very naive. Um, so when the late Paul Beal, called us to read the script um, with that Delcita character, because he named Delcita after a girl who used to live in his district in Manchester. So when I read the character now, I said, if I may play, me need to look and sound different from Pumpkin. Because Pumpkin was really big, was big on the scene. Especially at the War Theatre. Around the country too, people didn't know Pumpkin enough.
True.
So me say, me can't go back and look the same way, me can't. Me have to find a different character to put on stage. So I decided, okay, I'm gonna make my teeth them rotten. I'm gonna black up my face, make it look dirty. That was the intention, to make me look dirty and tattered. I'm gonna change how I walk, and I'm gonna use a new voice, a different voice. That's it. And that is why whenever there's an argument on the stage, whether it is in the media or on social media or anything, that is why I say to people that I got a script, but I didn't get what is called a dossier. A dossier means I didn't get how the character is supposed to look, sound, walk, talk, and so forth. I created Delcita. I really did. So anybody else who try, there are persons who try to play the character. You know. They are going to fashion it off how I did it, and that is why to date, even though he might say, "Oh, a female character," the point is all the mannerisms of the character. They are Andrea Wrights. That's it, basically.
I tell you, Andrea, trust me. Which of alright, let me put it this way. What's the name of your first show as Delcita?
As Delcita, I think it did name Mr. Do It Nice or Pastor Houdini. And one out of two. I'm not good at history. I'm very poor, extremely poor at history.
Well,
but I think from Mr. Do It Nice or Pastor Houdini. But we went to yeah, one of them.
So Delcita.
But the first one that was extremely popular, extremely popular, would have been The Driver.
The Driver. Give me a punchline from The Driver.
That's the one that I told you about. www.delcita6.com.
That one is so nice, so it did nice in that show.
I want to listen to the woman say the first. Let me just go in because remember, how that script is written is that the female, the wife cannot get pregnant.
Yes.
So she asked doctor, because her husband wanted a child so much. She asked the doctor if she could find a surrogate mom. If she could find somebody to get pregnant for her, and then she just take the baby from the person. That's what she wanted, right? So she said the person would have to come, and the doctor said the person would have to come and live in the house and understand everything and so
Yes.
forth. So when the doctor get me know, and me going I also woman like very appalled and look for me with this gear car. She cannot see me as having a child for her. The way how me look. So me going I also and she see me and she like, ew. I'm just how you look at me so far. Yeah, somebody don't
Just for Delcita, I'm telling you. Let me tell you, man.
And then he say, where you eat? I want to cook at the yard. I can't be buying up the only yam chicken back and don't kill.
You know one of the things that I really respect about the character Delcita. Not like me not respect Andrea, but most of what you came out with seems real. Seems as if you have a history behind those things. Away from the you know, like the website. But you know, you could see real country girl coming out in Delcita and there was something like, and I wonder if all of those were written or sometimes you just come up with
No,
a vibes on the show.
not all of them were written at all. For example, the website line. Do you know how the website came about? I'm listening to the late Doreen Samuel saying. Do you know where we just went into that era where they were talking about websites? So if they advertise a business place, they say find them at www.whatever. It's not like when you know just say delcitadesk.com. It would have to be find them at www.delcitadesk.com. That's what it used to be.
Okay.
So if you know how theater is, you always have to be in the know. You have to be current. True. Right? You always have to include current affairs. So basically when they started this whole thing on radio with the www whatever, you say, all right, no problem, they're putting for the current affair. So when the woman said, oh my God, just look at her. I could never let she carry a child for me. Oh, ew, she looks so whatever. How to say, how, me say, what you know about me? Me say you know my website? You could have never tip off my website. Because she said, how could my husband be with a woman like that? And me say, well, my website name www.whendelcitahavsex.com. I'm not going to be a password because it's my website. What did it say? They have another line of it say that lock. Something like that. It was awesome.
Well, the point, Delcita. Guess what? Guess who is online?
Who?
Good night, Carla.
Good night to the Saudichress show and my dear friend Del.
Respect, Leo Face. Respect, man. What say you? You're brave. Let me hear your voice. You're brave. Look,
I love this lady. I love this lady for several reasons.
Well, on.
I remember.
Well, on. While you're calling, I hope you take a look on the screen. So you must know when to stop and when to continue. Go ahead.
I'm not seeing the screen, to be honest with you.
All right. Me know, DLC. Go on.
I love Delcita for several reasons. I remember years ago, I used to look forward to an email when she was president of the Farting Association of the chapter in Jamaica. Right? She used to send an email, a message or something. Then, fast forward from that, I start following her on Facebook and anytime I want some laugh, you jump on her page. And it's always fun and laughter. I mean, just enjoy it. I get a chance to meet her first.
Okay.
And it's just the same authentic person. It's like, even though she's acting, it's like, that's who she is. So it's always fun and laughter being around her, apart from when she acted. So I remember one time, I'm not sure if you remember, one day I was in Delta. I was somewhere and I came out on a balcony when I look, I saw her downstairs.
So you can't talk with him there?
Don't talk. People fast.
Listen me now, man. Alright. Delcita soon tell you, you go and talk.
When I called her, she looked and said, "We got the door." I was like, "I'm not going to take a little chill, you know?"
Yes.
She's always fun, man. Always fun.
For real, for real.
Thank you. You redeem yourself. Thank you, Leo. Thank you.
So, Leo, where the old lady and the old foot come from?
Sorry. You know, we're dancing them, dirt and we don't know them, dirt
And which dance that there?
I saw new dance.
The dirt?
Yeah, the catchy at.
So new dance, so
I catch it out.
somebody dance and we jumping and we say, listen, leave young people stuff alone. Let's see dance for young people, that's all.
But let me tell you something, Kevin. And I first time.
Well, on Leo, shall I respond to that little party? Go on now then.
Leo, nobody come with that in a sense. As if for the first you call me so. I see what you do all the time. So you see little compliments where you give me little well, try keep it there so because you know why you're descending to it, you know, because you. So try and make it tan which part to compliment there. When we tell us say thank you and I'm happy for that. Because you see if you go back in the old lady sitting there, me are you. Like where's two and there? Me are you tonight. Me are you tonight.
Like how you did lend my girl last two and they flip my feet.
Funny enough, I'm confident my wife was here because I never go over there either.
Really? Really? You know say everybody watch from my mother with me. Me feel say why they come so. Everybody watch from my mother with me when I'm pregnant, you know.
How we get a story that you see that? No, sir.
That's true, man. They say she a cry. Alright, Leo, you know how to fight brother Papa there. Oh, so when brother Papa did there, you know,
Yes.
Kevin.
Yeah, man.
You know what thing.
Yeah.
Oh, the brother Papa did there, right? So you know, say so they walk over COVID. So it's like people always just watch people when they cross. That's the story I'm told. So they know so she crossed good. When she reached in her middle, they realize the river just come down so the kind of rain there Franklin I know. The river just come down. They don't see her, the river gone with her. So man have to run on the road, go around and Miss Mullins just around a bridge and say boy by the time they happy laughing no. Sorry. They say by the time they reach down, they say no matter what she must reach down there. So around the they go draw around with me. So I don't know if water did catch that made that time there. So probably I found that time there.
You really know, you have some height for you. I know.
So yeah, you understand how great people, you know.
Yes.
If you can't cross it, then you have a problem.
It's an uncle
But you
fisher
know, I was
folks.
quiet though, you know. Growing up in school, I was pretty pretty. I'm shy. I'm still is. I'm still a shy person.
You know, sir, she said only 2 times she ever crossed the river.
True, 2 times. Because remember, you know, by the time, remember, I said, if my mother handed me over from I was 8 months old, she would have gone to Kingston, them time then. Okay. Right? So basically, she not over there again. Because, you know, most people go to Kingston to go look better. And my mom would have been a domestic helper. So she gone to town, gone make life. And later on became a higgler. So me no have no reason, me no reason to cross over there. Me no have no reason.
Okay. So, Leo Face. You need to apologize to Delcita right now.
Nobody make it, don't force it. You never
We say don't continue. Alright, yeah, so I said to continue.
But, yeah, when I bring next year, from a church.
Several persons are asking, up to Dr. Love. Dr. Love asked me this week, most likely next year. Because you see, the show does better overseas when you do a full tour in Jamaica. So, you know, you have enough persons to talk about it.
Okay.
So by then, you know, say you were ready to carry it up.
Delcita, you know, a real talk you make. Him have a plane designated for himself, you know. Alright.
Leo cool like that, man. Yeah. I really like it.
It's just that. It's alright, Leo. I want to tell the people them say you promise me one, you know, but me I go and wait. Maybe when
not talk too low.
Maybe when it costs I travel, maybe we travel with them.
Yes. We carry as one. We carry as the car.
Not no wrong. Eh? Me say, one piece of papi show you man take me, you know, that wasn't the plan, you know, Leo. Thank you, Del. You boss me, them say.
You are welcome.
So, Leo, you think me can Delcita, you know, nobody else panic cast? You full?
Your size is a problem.
What kind of size? Hey.
What's body with tall?
You ever see man we put on the tall sitting and turn up in the ear there? We can't.
If you the past stage and I wanna still them. You think say me can keep a straight face or you sure keep?
Well, guess what? I'll then do laugh with you.
And that's probably a question you need to ask me. How I managed to keep a straight face.
It was coming, you know. It was coming. But hold it, I don't want it right now because I think I see in our show already pop out a laugh. I mean, no, that wasn't part of the script.
Really?
I said to myself, yeah. That wasn't a part of the script at all. Yeah, another show there with Shibada.
Me have a time when we get there. God knows.
Listen, Delcita, let me tell you the truth. And Leo. Yeah, man, Delcita, me can tell you, Bridget, a real girl. That me not talk Andrea, me don't know about Andrea. Delcita, me know about. Trust me, man. Even now, I tell you, as me say, a lady called me this evening, I say, sorry, you and Delcita at it again. And I say, what she talk about? Me know say Delcita dey on the show tonight, but me couldn't come up and me say, where you talk say? She say, yeah, man, you don't remember when you do the lad for you show that I come for me say. Me really? Trust me, man, me I tell you.
Why you say me have to go connect what?
You're 10 and you're 15%. Then all you have to do is pay you up, man.
Hey, Leo, a real businessman, you know? Leo a real businessman. But we need to have one next, anyway, we don't need to have one next big activity, man, because I saw come here go boss again in my youth.
Yeah, and right now, you notice me have a channel, you know. So, right. Bigger things. I put in my application, I follow your guy Jersey official ex-baby mother TV channel.
Alright, no problem. No problem. We don't have no problem with that.
Why?
We don't have no problem. Eh?
What you say? You're right. And then we're not going to be able to left. You're going to see every invitation from state to state. So 1 month show probably turn in 3 months.
Yeah, man, we never know. We are talking as a two.
Yeah, man, maximum respect. Man. Maximum respect.
Thank you.
Delcita, in that light though, I hear Leo calling out for the ex-baby mother in New Jersey. And I must tell you, I am happy that you talk Edwin Allen all the time. And you are also a big fan of Piba. So I'm calling out the Piba hierarchy to, get in contact with Delcita. And of course, I'll give you her number. I'll have to talk to me first.
It's a nice fundraiser. It's a real nice fundraiser.
Yes. So she will come about that. I will give her just about a minute now to state, Later on, she will finish up, but I know she's coming up with some shows somewhere around Jamaica. So, Delcita, let me hear this. Hold on, before you go, me have another call online. Basil, good night. You're live on here. We have your friend Delcita here.
Delcita, I remember the first time I went to Lampard, she tell me to go.
So, where did I go, so Basil?
At my grandfather's house.
Oh my God.
Grandfather sent me over. Yeah.
So your grandfather sent it. Your grandfather sent it to her grandfather.
Yes, Mas Alda Wright. Yeah.
Which Basil is that? Basil McLeod?
Basil Gill. Conway Gill. Basil from Johnson.
But
so the Hewitts from Johnsall.
Okay.
His grandfather named Jarman.
So yes. I mean direct him?
Tell him where you go. You find you on the road, but he didn't know you. You didn't know, say she?
No. She go to school in the morning. She go to school in the morning. She got uniform. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it was a long time.
I am happy I was a Samaritan, sir.
Yes, sir. So
one time, as him said me show him to go up on my grandfather's house. One summer, you see, I thought there was this man, every community have some weird people, right?
Mm-hmm.
So there was this man who always chew the tobacco. In no smoke it, him just chew it. So basically, me I walk from Frankfield and I go. And I see man, a long time me mad enough, me head not good enough. And then you run in my head to give man problem. So you say, sir, my mother said he go for Mr. Wright yard, sir, you know him? And he said, yes man, me know him. Me never hear that the man talking about him just want to hear him talk. So he said, yes. Yes, you know him. So me say, you could have shown me how it's sir. So if you know the road to Lampard, right?
Yes.
When you reach up at about 3/4 mile before you get into the square, there's a road that turns round to Limekill, right? So the man that live round that road there, and me would have continued up. So the man, listen this now, because me think it's going to work in my favor. You see, when you pull prank, I don't have no sense. So me said to him, say, when he carry me go, I said they have some dogs up there and things, so you have to be careful when you call. So when you go to the gate, you have to call out Mr. Wright. I said, yes sir, no problem. The man, me yard me are going up. So when he reach our partner, when he turn to Garfield yard, Limekill, me see man, I go straight. Me said, Jesus Christ, when I go straight for it can't now go work.
Cha, because all you want to do is hear man talk.
Yes. She said, when I go straight for it can't now go work. So hear me. Sir, I know it from here, so I think I remember it from here. So hear the man. I don't care if you remember it. Now I'll have to go up there and call him himself, because if I don't call him, those dogs could want to come down on you. Jesus of his mercy. The man guy get down and call Mr. Wright, hear me. Sir, me here like he answer, because no, here, no, the dog will run down.
So, yes, Basil. What you say about your grandfather now?
No, I'm saying his mother, Copen, she come from.
You mean Delcita's mother? Or your grandfather's mother?
No, my grandfather mother, Copen, he come from.
Okay. Oh, so you hear that, Delcita?
That's what he said?
His grandfather's mother is from Copen.
Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Copen is not on my birth certificate, though, you know. When I remember when they were changing over the birth certificate from the little red slip, you remember? And so we must get the more modern one. And when I went to RGD and the lady said, where were you born? And I said, Copen. And the woman did look at me with this day and said, is there any nearby community, any nearby town?
So you tell her Frankfield, or you say Lampard?
Mr. Mate is talking about, I'm not seeing that. I'm not seeing that name anywhere on our list. Can they go for a town, Mr. Frankfield? So my birth certificate have a life on it. I'm in a ban and no Frankfield.
But I just say Frankfield, well, you should have said Lampard.
But I wasn't born in Lampard either. I was born in Copen.
You know, because you man thinks you're real Copen, that's why. You man think you're real.
And at that, she just believes the Copen sound too colloquial. Think up on my birth certificate. She can't too bad.
But listen, Basil, what do you think?
So like our, yeah. So like our, she said really so Copen, yeah.
Yeah man, me think she said it so like our.
Yeah, like Jesus Christ back in the beat. That's you about to Copen.
You know, we're coming up to the Christmas season, you know. Come on, Basil, man. You're too lyrical tonight.
It burned me, you know, it burned me, man, because, you know, when you get mature now and you're willing to accept your background, so me feel good enough to know to cope and I will go on birth. And funnily, it was on my old birth certificate, so I don't know why she thinks she should change the dynamics of it to say Frankfield. It depends, he said Copen because Mrs. Evans, when you said that Frankfield was a JP, then I signed most of the document there. And she have Copen for the human way. If you know her now, me go back to Costa.
If you can make out her signature, we can find her name, you know. We can check you out, man. That woman is bad for 2 days.
No. Yeah, the original birth certificate have it on. The original one have it on.
I'm sure you never get it back, you know. You never have no copy.
No. Did I get? No. I'm not aware of me getting it back. You know, I don't remember. No.
Okay.
Me no. I didn't get it back. Probably just throw it on somewhere. Cause you know, say that I'm use again. Me not good at documents like that. I'm not a historian. Me hardly remember my birthday. You know, cause Christmas Day, my birthday. You know.
Which Christmas Day?
Christmas Day.
Look here, nobody with the drama business now. When are your birthday?
Being dramatic. Look here, man. Me come off a program and left you want to talk it up.
You think me afraid to talk? Call me to tell the people me little bad things me know about you. So you have to lie about Christmas Day, bro. Actually, you know, say you get enough gift now on the show, you know. You say Christmas Day, Basil.
At Christmas Day, I'm born for 2 months, that no.
Oh, for real? Alright. Yes, Basil. Yes, Basil.
In fact, I think my daughter has a challenge with me though, in terms of celebrating birthday, but I tell her that one of the reasons why I have not grown up in a celebratory mood of my birthday is that night is always Christmas pageant at church. So basically, Christmas Day, the whole Christmas Day, cooking and the family come and we have big dinner around table and stuff. By the time you finish dinner, I have to be hurrying to the bathroom because I always a perform at the Christmas
So then I sing happy birthday to you.
Christmas pageant. So I went in at the night when we come back home most of the time. And you know now I'm saying it, I feel like crying. And when I come back in at the night, I normally say, what time? But today Andrea birthday. So nobody know my birthday. They don't know my birthday.
You can remember Christmas Day.
Yeah, because it's such a big family day.
Yes.
And the family day goes over into a Christmas pageant, which is a massive event. And most times I perform. Because you know, if you know the Wrights family, somebody play piano, somebody sing, somebody act, ask or something. So when the day relaxes now, like when we get back home, like at the 9 o'clock, so me always hear somebody. It is always a by the way in passing, but by the way, what's your birthday?
It's so sad.
It's sad.
So yes, Basil, you were saying no.
No, I say because she said she washed me in her mother belly, so you never know, you know. That's just a water probably going to bread.
So maybe everything mixed up in a one.
Yeah, everything mixed up in a one, yeah.
What are your points in that statement of? What are your point that statement?
Basil, I'm sorry, you know, but me have to cut you off. Hold on, Andrea. Me see one call her come in, I first in come on the show, I want to hear him. Here, respect, man.
Yeah.
Alright. Good night, Byron. You're live on the Saudichress show. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are here with a very, very energetic Andrea Wright. What say you tonight, sir? Mm-hmm.
So,
I want me to see you drop off.
Actually, no see you, man. In that wait for you to come back.
the last time we see her perform. You hear me now?
Yeah, man. Loud and clear.
I know from Miss Andrea, the last time I saw her perform at Green Gables or one of them places, she had performed with her brother named Patches. Patches was their boyfriend and something like that. What happened to that they played there? How much you get me on mine?
You mean Patchy?
Yeah, Patches, that was the character next to her in the play.
Yeah, he's talking a play that I have named Honeymoon. Honeymoon. We had to finish that play in 2020 when we have the whole lockdown stuff. But we did quite a bit of tour with it, you know. We went to New York, New Jersey. We went to Canada. We went to the Bahamas. We did quite a bit with it.
So you know I have no video?
No, you know, because by the time we did to go video it, I tell you say when it should be done at the same time the whole lockdown at 2020.
Oh my God. So Bridget, all you have to do plan a thing, you know. I invite her up on the crew, you know, and make we do it live again, you know.
Alright.
We'll have video now because the Saudichress show will follow them, so we'll surely have the recording.
Okay. Alright. Can I go on to our thing, Bridget? We enjoy every time we get started here.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
I call him by his first name when he came on, but this is Mr. Ferguson, former teacher at the Edunalin High School back then.
Mr. Ferguson.
Mathematician.
Wow, nice. Hi, Mr. Ferguson.
Alright, now. Continue doing what you're doing and I'll support you wherever way I can.
Big up yourself.
Thank
Big
you.
up yourself,
Thank
sir,
you so much. You can go look at my works at the desktop.
Alright. So Delcita, that's one thing that, you know, you'll have to improve coming 2023. Hopefully that these, you know, shows can be recorded as soon as possible. Not when you're finished, not when you're tired, because I want to see the best of you. But I'm just, as I said before, I wanted you to give us a little, you know, update on where you're going next with your latest show. You know, just to give a little scenario. I wanted to play something, but you know, can you share with me?
Me not verse like that for the share. Me not verse. You can't call me not some verse. I don't like my daughter operate this and you thanks so.
Yes.
But anyway, if me know me send you one clip or send you 2 clips or 3.
Me have one little clip, you know, but it's just like if we go pan and now it a go show, I mean, but no, tell me about what would I say
so
now?
I have the ex-baby mother running now. Actually, the ex-baby mother was originally called Baby Mother, which I opened in Florida last year. I did just a performance at the Miramar Cultural Center. So I renamed it the ex-baby mother. Changed up, tweak a number of things because based on the plot, it was set in Florida. So I have to change the part, set it in Jamaica. It focuses on what you call parental alienation, and that is why so many persons love it. Parental alienation is the whole thing of separating oneself from the child.
Yes.
So the child feel as if they are marginalized. If the child has this desperate hope that he or she will be included in the family and in the relationship. And you and I know so in the school system, we come across those children every single day.
That's true.
And a lot of time they are alienated by way of the mother find a new man, pay more attention to the man. They are alienated by the parents gone overseas for a better life, alienated by way of being left with grandparents. For example, like even me, I suffered parental alienation because most likely if I were living with my parents, then they would have remembered seeing my birthday. But when you live with an extended family, most likely they have other things to tend to. And so many persons grow up feeling alienated but don't know that it is alienation and don't know that it has and don't understand the psychological impact that it has.
Yes.
A lot of children go into a step relationship and find that the stepmother not like them, but the stepfather have to put up with the stepmother for the relationship be better. So the child end up being so disadvantaged. So basically that is what Ex-Baby Mother is about. The setting really looks at that. And Delcita, as usual, always at the show the things in there as to why it's important face that behave like where you behave. Because some woman, when a woman becomes jealous of a man and his child, I think it's just a sickness. Because if you love a man, you must love a man, pick me. And all of us can relate to situations like those. So that is Ex-Baby Mother with all its excitement. We were very technical. That was put on by Region 7 guidance counselors. And the principal of them behind, she was saying, man, it's just so good. And everywhere we go, it's the same thing.
Yes.
Last night at the Courtland Auditorium, we had Elaine Thompson, E.T. I don't remember if you don't remember her. She was a radio host on RFM, and she became a radio host in Canada. And she came with a number of persons, and it's the same story every time. When the show is finished, people just sit there, have a gun conversation, like they don't have anywhere to go. Their car is not in the parking lot. And I love that about the show, and it has its sheer amount of comedy. So basically, we will be back at the Courtland Auditorium Monday, the 26th, and then Tuesday we'll be at Angels Primary School. That is a joint project with Angels PTA and myself. And Wednesday I hop on over to Edwin Allen at 6:30 show.
That's Wednesday.
From that
the
project,
28th?
I to sponsor some children. I have already had a meeting with the guidance counseling department, so I will sponsor some children for the first term, and then we see how it continues for the rest of the year. Sponsor them lunch and their traveling and that sort of thing.
Okay.
So that's a charity project. And I also want to do a treat. We did want to do a treat, but the principal, it takes so long to get back to me that I not even get to plan the treat. But it's not necessarily too late. So let me see what can happen. If anybody has anything to contribute, they can tell me. And then Thursday we go Monday. That's another joint project with Mayday High and Beth Harbor Primary. We go Bel Air High School with the play. And Friday the 30th, I head over into Saudichress at Saudichress High School. And finally, the final for the season, final performance will be in Morant Bay. So I go down on the body road, go down on Morant Bay.
Jeez, trust me.
So that's the Ex-Baby Mother.
That's a big one. I'm gonna play a short clip of it. But before I do so, let me take some in the chat that was waiting for a long time. So, VIP services. Bless up Delcita. Alright. You small, the man they call Nose. Blessing Saudi and we Frankfield flag bearer, Delcita. Wasn't your mom the teacher at Frankfield Primary?
No, she was my stepmother. A lot of people thought she was my mom. She's stepmother.
Alright. Joel Smith, blessing, good night. Good night, Mr. Smith. Big up yourself. Avia Morgan Witty, First Lady. Big up yourself, wife. Hands out, Delcita. Joel Smith, when Delcita coming to Jersey? Delcita, we need to talk
about
it.
It has to be next year. Honestly, at the biggest, I have 4 set of requests. Never that no. Jersey Fall probably number 3, but Toronto is number 1, followed by Fort Lauderdale, followed by New York, followed by Jersey, and then followed by Connecticut. Those 5 requests I get a whole lot.
Okay, nice. Alright, Delcita, I'm gonna give you a little break. Just maybe very short. Won't be too long. It depends on how long this clip runs for. I think it's just under a minute or a minute and so. So people just get yourself a little tune in and this is what
can't come in like people there was and not for some car. Alright, it's okay. Go back to work. You try to get rid of them? Oh, let me answer something. You're the one must eat 3-4 times a day. But my baby, me and my small and drink at what, amen? Here. No, excuse me, she is there for right now. This is my house. You shouldn't stay here. Hey, she is my mother and you are my father. It's what? Because I live with you, woman, you want to catch it, so it's not about your child anymore. Look, Polly good. I really like your big. It will step on that. It will step on that. No, one night I just want to stop it. I just share that your big and that's are you a fighting man? I woman just be fighting. Change up like a fighter.
Hey, Delcita, congratulations. I see you're coming back to Kingston with your new player.
Yes, the ex-baby mother will be at Quarter Auditorium. That's New Kingston, December 22 and 26. Then we come over to Saudichress at Angels Primary, December 27. And the 28th, we're going to be at Frankfield, Clarendon. And the 29th, we're going to be at Bel Air in Mandeville. And December 30th, the Friday, Oterios High School. And January 2, Wright, baby.
What's your website?
DelcitaDesk.com.
Your number?
5410924.
So Delcita, it seems like the thing changed. The website changed.
Oh, the DelcitaDesk.com.
Yes. The website changed?
Yes. That the one I'm sanitary man. The next one I'm not sanitary. The next one I'm sanitize.
That one there I'm hoping I have no COVID.
No, that one there was the DelcitaDesk.com. That one sanitize man. That they not exist. If you look for URL, it don't exist.
Yes, Delcita. So this ex-baby mother, based on what we are seeing here in Jamaica and the feedback that we are getting, unfortunately I have not seen it yet. So I'm trying my very best to be at the Edwin Allen show.
Right.
What's the cost?
Edwin Allen is the cheapest ticket out there.
How much for a ticket?
1,500 pre-sold, 19 at the gate. Either 19 or 19 at the gate. There's no other venue except I think I did the same thing for St. Thomas. Already I am the St. Thomas, but me even afraid to put Edwin Allen price on social media and on the website because it was just something special. I decided that I'm making it as affordable as possible for my community. I really want persons to turn out, so that was my gift to them. Because to have tickets at 1.5 really is below ticket prices. Ticket prices are now $2,000. But I wanted to make sure everybody can come out and enjoy themselves.
And so people, for those who are traveling, remember it's the 28th, right then?
Yeah, the 28th is a
28th.
Wednesday. That whole week, the whole of next week a holiday as far as we're concerned. So it's the Wednesday. And we're starting at 6:30, so that person can come out early, enjoy themselves, and go back home early.
Okay. So then, Sita, how large is this cast for the ex-baby mother?
For the ex-baby mother, it's 5. The young mister here talking about so daddy York mime or whatever. She's a York Castle 6th former.
Wow.
What I try to do every time I have a production, I try to introduce at least 2 new faces to Jamaica. Because you see, people inbox me all the time wanting to act. And if I can serve 2 persons per production, for me, that's noble.
That's great.
So basically, this time around, I'm serving 3 persons, 3 brand new persons. I have one actress out of Marvelly. Trust me, she pulled out the whole Marvelly. When we opened at the Pegasus, it's like, they were so just proud to know so from the inner city they have somebody who can represent them.
True, nice.
And then I have another actor, the male, who is a security guard at UA. He's very good. And the young Miss Kai, who is a 6th former at York Castle.
Good. All right. So, Delcita, you know what? I heard you mention that 6th former from York Castle. I want to get more into the personal business. Not too deep in Andrea's business.
Yes, sir.
Andrea, you are a mother. I don't know if people know because you don't show off your beautiful daughter.
No,
You
so I
don't.
try not to. Yes.
I understand. I, all right. Let me try to coin this question a real way.
Hey! Yes, Jesus.
You, as Delcita, and you brought up a lovely little one in the midst of your career, I would say. How
Right.
challenging it was as a mother
It
and
was
an
at times
actress.
very challenging. It was at times very challenging. I remember once because I was traveling so often. I used to, oh Jesus, I used to put down one suitcase and take up another,
Wow.
literally. So I come in from the Eastern Caribbean, and probably I'm heading to Canada. So I just land, pick up a suitcase, drop the one that we carry, and just always make sure I have my costumes in one. My travel on is my costume, right? Um, so it was pretty hectic, but you know what? I tried my best, and she has said it to me almost every day. She said to me that she believes she's the envy of a lot of her colleagues based on the parenting skills that I applied, in trying to ground her, in trying to give her nice skills,
Right.
you know. Um, yeah, and so when she was in, you know what, Whittick, when she was in, I remember one time somebody was saying, because people think Mrs. Wright was my mom, and somebody said, why you don't care her go give Mrs. Wright, but she said that's like, oh, you're so busy. But I in my mind, it is my responsibility as a mother to grow my child.
True.
Whatever skills she have, and me supposed to make sure have them the skills there. You understand me? And me supposed to teach her to set boundaries. And me supposed to make sure say me in charge of her diet, in charge of her being grounded as a girl, as a female. I always tell this joke when I go to do girls talk at high school, that I remember when she was in fourth form, which is 10th grade, and one evening we drove in, and I said to her, me not come out I can or nothing, me not to go park on the driveway, me turn up on the lawn. Cause
Yes.
me and she have a conversation. So me say me not hear no talk about no boyfriend. How that part they go? What happened? She blushed. She
Can
blushed.
imagine.
So me say, no man, me need to hear something. No boy, not a couple. So me say, no little boy at school, no say they like you. She say, yes, sorry, yes.
You're putting the poor child on the spot.
Yes. She said, yes, mom, yes. And I said to her, no, you need to at least talk to them. Do not engage in any sexual activity and so forth. And when I tell girls this, I remember when I said this at Manning's, and I did a girls talk at Manning's, and the girls, they applauded so loudly. They said they wish they had a mother like that. And because of that relationship that we have had, she will open up about any Jesus thing. Like today, we sent her go get something. She went to this vegetarian restaurant to get some food for us, and she come back and said, "You know, say boy in there, can you see me a buy vegetarian?" And decide saying like, "Me want that if you writing. We don't want no man where I want no." so so, but after a while, I must say this to you. After a while, right after Driver, when we did Money Worries and some other shows, because Driver did not tour any at all, right? And I was traveling so often. After a while, my chest couldn't take it with it.
Yes.
We started to carry her. I remember even when she was in second form at Manchester High, and me I go in the morning, and me feel like the chest, you hear my man say, Lord, the chest weight about me. Me say me can't lift him. Me go back on the internet, and me just book a flight, and me drive straight go and spoke to the vice principal. She said, well, she's doing an exam. I said, I'll sit down and wait until it's finished. I'm pick her up on my carry her with me. So I have invested a lot of airfare in carrying her with me because that's what made me happy. I have to know that she's where I am, you know. Um, so basically, that is it. Growing her up for me, it was a challenge. After a while, it got a little easier. But so when they can be an self and dress themselves and so forth, it gets easier.
That's true.
But the pivotal part though was when she was in grade 5. And I realized that she was not doing well at maths. And I am saying, how must she not be doing well at maths? And just a year ago, she was doing well. But she got a new teacher. You see, and that is why parents have to pay attention to their children and the trajectory in terms of their education. What you see fall and what you see rise. You know, let me say, what happened? Let me say, so what happened? So I realized that she get one new teacher where she's afraid of the teacher. The teacher is like a bully. The teacher beat her, all lick her. Up to now, she has that fear. My daughter was so scared of that teacher that if I drive past the teacher on the road, she hide in my vehicle. Me pick the bed down in my vehicle and hide. That's how scared she was of the teacher. I remember one day, me connect you raw wire in my head and I go on there, somebody said, no, go on there. Me want address her, man.
So, I have to ask you this, because you know what happened? It's a notion, more so in the past. We think some of us still have it, that we look at this saying, a child behaves based on, the home that she's coming from. Or, a girl might be like her mother, or there's a girl like mother, boy like father. What attributes did Gianna get from you? I mean, the comedian thing, I don't hear any comedy.
I'm going to finish this story, then I'll tell you the attributes. So what I did, that's when I quit theatre, and I don't know if you remember that big news, that massive news that came out that Delcita is no longer playing Delcita. Andrea is no longer playing Delcita and whatever. That was one of the reasons I took a break from theatre. I took the break because I said to myself, if I continue to make money, I'm going to lose my child.
Okay.
So I took the break. I went into the classroom as a guidance counselor so that the two of us could be coming home the same time. And she went on the rebound. Her maths got way back up there. She did her GSAT and so forth. So much so, she did so well at maths that she passed maths in fourth form with straight A profile. But the attributes that she get from me, because she cussed me out well. So, me miserable and say, you cuss me too, you.
I want there at that, boy,
You see him balling, man. You wipe the fire, so me I make sure but she has this tenacity, which I'm gonna tell you. I remember, but the laugh after me. They will tell you one story.
I people, you tell no laugh after me.
2019, I'm extremely creative, and when it comes to investing, me high risk like that. Which for the last dollar on an investment. I don't know what, but throw cash onto the wind. So I had a double show, a double event, Mother's Day 2019. She said to me, Mommy, I will not be able to come to you on any of those shows because I have my accounts exam the Monday morning and I don't want to travel. I said, no problem. So me come in hungry, when we say me come in hungry, with it. When we say me hungry, can me do a show on Monday and then come do a show older and then drive come home. And me don't know what happened, me sick like dog the morning. Till me all of a creep. Honestly, it was terrible. And she was depending on me, even though you might say she old enough, but should have depended on me because me make she have like 8 blows.
Okay.
Just because if any dirty or whatever, when we run the week, me so busy, she have extra. And she can't find a white blouse for some reason. We don't know what happened. No white blouse never exists. And she said to me, Mommy, is there any white blouse? And we can't even answer her to when we sick. And I heard that child get on the phone with a friend of hers and said, take a clean white blouse for me to school. Me would think of that, that's so creative. I never thought of it.
True.
And she put on a blazer and went to school over the tunic. Obviously, she put in her bathroom and she put on the white blouse and stuff. But I will tell you, partner, we're going to make you laugh. It was later that day I discovered why I could not find myself the morning. The night when we come home, I dead for you see. Mm-hmm. So rum cream, didn't I sit down and drink the rum cream, so I'm over there.
So I guess you drink your rum cream by Hungry Belly Man. Who cares? You must be thinking that I run out of style.
May I look something sweet or something? So, me drinking rum cream. Because when I come in, I tired enough that even tea make up, I couldn't go. So I just stop and take up the rum cream and just throw tea like I walk up out.
Water. No, sir.
Like I walk up a juice and drink it with a piece of bread.
Should I warm you up like tea? Maybe that better.
She said, I went to go to school and I tell her friends, and they must say, so what could have made your mom so stiff? So she said, because I made a boy she talked to. Mm. They said, oh, hangover, your mommy help. She said, mommy, it's a hangover.
So she knew you drink the rum cream?
No, she never know, man. She was telling them, no, man, she never. Oh. She never indulged in them something there. Oh, I'm pure picking, she pure. Yeah, she's sturdy like that. She can be around her friends they wear smoke and I do this and So those are the characteristics that she take from me. That sturdiness.
I mean, what she face it too. I hope she not listen. You know if you tell her.
She not listen. So, but she said when she had tell them, I said, what happened to your mommy? Why she do this? Because she got to school and afraid. And she get A for the accounts, in her CXC. She nice. Got top. She got the top grade. Good. Yeah. But me just say,
but then see
that. Me don't even know say hangover with that. Hey, we think a creep, but they are creep, Creep.
How long it took you to get over it? Tell me.
When she came home in the afternoon, she came home about after 4, I was feeling a little bit better.
Okay.
Right? And she said, Mommy, based on what I described that was happening to my friends, it says hangover.
Because you're ashamed.
Hey, boy, we think me never make it, I think me never make it, man.
So then see that. Well, I don't know. You say she get some straight A's in her maths profile and big top account. Yeah. Who she get them attributes from? I know you.
No. I think it's her dad. I think it's her dad.
Okay. But just for sure, you know.
To be focused though, that I had her in Canada once for a show. Same 2019. 2019 was a good year for me, a very good year. She came to Canada with me, and before we book our flight, she said to me, remember now I have classes, so don't expect me to stay back in Canada. Make sure you book me to get out of Canada Monday morning.
My God.
Yep, because she said she had class. She has school, so it's not about being in foreign, no, it's about back to school. So when we book her, when we carry her go to the airport, we take my bag, we did have on one scarf, one thick scarf that Canada, made fairly cold. All the scarf soak.
Where the bag?
What? When we see her one, I go to the airport with a little knapsack for her back, oh God, man. Ballman, I first should have traveled on her own. But she was just so determined, and that's exactly how I am. She was determined to go home because she has school and she has exams coming up. And she can't afford, because she really a science student, physics, maths, technical drawing,
right,
like
girl.
them something.
Right, girl.
Yeah.
Trust me. Engineering. So, as you mentioned, guidance and counseling. Maybe many persons never know that you're a counselor. They probably heard that you're a teacher. But when in the classroom, I mean, you have, I know, maybe, I don't know if I should say that, but you have traveled quite a lot in the classroom. And How was the experience, especially when your students, especially the students that you are trying to get into a frame of mind, or take them out of one space to the other, when they actually find out that you are Delcita?
It makes no difference. It makes no difference. I think I'm blessed with that sternness.
Good.
So basically, them look at me and them to say, I know them sit in front of them.
That's Andrea.
Andrea in front of them. I've gone into situations where the principal is there and the principal cannot control the situation. And me just step in. Me just step in. Me just step in. Me not say nothing. And it's a totally different situation. You know, so it not bother me. I know though. That's why I tell you, say, any career you're going to, you have problems. I know when I go in for an interview, there are always the skeptics. So teachers are going to say, yes, that can counselor, when they might idiot and interview or I can't come in high school.
After me would employ you need a mad dirty teeth and dirty clothes girl are going to me school.
But I don't look that way.
Yeah, that's right.
So I remember a beautiful story I have is when I went to Wright. That was 2015. And our offices are in a container to the back, nice air conditioned office. Very technical is one of my favorite places that I have worked. And the corridor, they walk the long corridor to come to us, one long L. Right, so you come down and you make the L and come out to the container. And I remember my second day there, I heard this boy coming from way up at the corridor, me ear when he said, "Whoa, me here say Delcita come out of school, ya work, boy. You want to see how we look up." And me say, I run him around and come in. This when he negotiate the L, he come like he couldn't take the car and a good. And me hear him landing like a boop.
We're excited to see Delcita. Cha.
Yeah, he charged up in the container and I remember opening the door and checking on him. I say, "You alright?" And he say, "Yes, are you at there?" So yes, come and sit in the office, come. And slowly, you know, teachers came in there and trying to assess me to see me in my right mind, if I'm closed in my right mind.
Trust me, I can imagine.
Yeah, and then it so happened some of my best works were done at Very Technical. Some of my most memorable and best works were done at Very Technical. I had to liaise with the US Embassy for some students as their advocates. And to the extent where when I wrote to them, they said to me, "Can we put all your questions on our frequently asked questions website on the website?" And I said, "That's fine." So I like to operate at the managerial level, but I don't like anything to be a principal or anything like that. No, but I like to work close to management. I'm an eagle.
You don't want that top responsibility.
No.
Why is that so?
Because if remember, you know, I'm an actress, and it's not just that either. I have an illness where I have very very low iron, and I have remedied this situation now in the last 2 years. Thank God to my daughter who has done significant research and realized how much we need to change our diet. So basically, I have been plagued with absenteeism because of my illness. I'll be talking to you like no, nice, and then all of a sudden you call me and you say like, all right, for example, you talk to me now and we come off and you call me now to say, "Boy, that was lovely" or something. And you hear me, I go, what I'm saying? And I love me, I'm making all day, me, I dead.
Delcita, I tell you people, you see, this is the real Delcita you're having here. I tell you, don't miss a thing.
I have two major illnesses, though. A major challenge. I have very low iron, and my menstruation. Listen to me. My menstruation is so terrible that a lot of times I can't turn up to school. When I say terribly terrible. I'm going to tell you how terrible it is. A woman will use an 18 pack for probably 3 months. I use it in one day. One day.
That's
One day.
serious?
An 18 pack can serve a woman 3 months. I use it in one day. So just imagine how depleted of iron I am most times. So most times I have severe headaches. So I'm never one person to take on certain portfolio because I know as much as you see me so creative and energetic in the school, you will just see me disappear and wonder what happened to Andrea Wright? Why is she not at work? Because I'm dying. I'm literally dying. Um, I'm so sick. I don't want to see outside. I'm a zombie. So usually I get 2 weeks out of every month.
Oh my
two
God.
weeks,
Oh, I
two no more
understand.
weeks to get out of every month.
And thank
So
God
that's
that
it
you have
really why
gotten over those illnesses, eh?
I've never sought to have a managerial position. And then the next one is because I am an actress. I am going to have to go off sometimes to do shows overseas, and I don't want people question me because yeah.
So this question now, because if you want, you
Yes, sir.
basically leave the classroom.
Yeah.
And 2020 would have given you a setback based on your work.
Right.
And
Yeah. Significant.
you know, did you use this period to write a few plays, write a few, plan a few shows?
Yeah.
How
I
did
did quite a bit
2020?
of writing, but I tell you what kind of writing I did during that time. I didn't. Did I? Yeah. Oh shoot. I write a number of plays, but I don't remember. I had to write a massive play, the most successful online production for Jamaica, called Entanglement for Oliver Samuels and myself. I had to write that play. Yeah, I wrote that.
Wow.
Yeah.
People, you
Yeah, I
hear
wrote
that?
Entanglement.
You hear who we should write play for and with? All right. Let me say no more. Delcita Andrea Wright is here. So, I know you still have the classroom touch, and I know that you have a passion
Yeah,
for
I do. Yeah,
counseling.
I do. Yeah, I do. I
Um,
do.
these days, I've seen you moving from school to school, from parish. Hey, my name is Japa, yeah, pull it up. So I see you moving from parish to parish, school to school.
Yes, yes, yes.
Motivational talk, parenting seminars with teachers. What have you found these last days? Doing all of these seminars, parenting, teachers.
It's my passion. Guest speaking is my passion. I had two passions. I'm living one. I've always wanted to be a radio host,
Right.
and I've always wanted to be a guest speaker. And so to do guest speaking for me is like, trust me, it's second nature. We just love it. I really, 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 really love it. So the only thing I don't like about guest speaking, the only thing I don't like to come and sit. I like to just come and speak. So once I get there, just call me, let me come speak.
Are you
But
ready?
that is because I'm an actress. And we are used to this adrenaline rush.
Okay.
So basically, we just like to go on stage, hop on stage, entertain our audience, and get off. So that is where it is from. So sometimes I wish the persons who invite me would understand that it's not like I don't want to mingle with them or anything. It's just the adrenaline rush where I come. I don't want to be sitting at any table. Like recently, just week before last week, I did guest speaking at the Pegasus. Um, and I had to get up and go outside because I was sitting at the head table, and then I start to feel stale. So I have to go outside and perk up at myself. Luckily, by the time I went out there, the lady came to me and said, "You're going to be introduced now."
Wow.
So me just walk in while they might introduce me. So that does feel nice. It does feel good. Me walking while they might introduce me. While other persons would get nervous, I don't. I love that. No one knows, so when they jump out of the vehicle, I hear me name, I call them, I introduce
But I don't know how would you get nervous after you be rocking so much people head
No, you
space
get
and
nervous
mind
just the same.
throughout the...
I get nervous just the same. However, the important thing when you're nervous is to go into character. Anyhow, you stay nervous for the entire thing, you're not in character.
That is true.
I always tell my actors that. Nothing is wrong with being nervous because it makes you perform at your best, right? If you know how to mask and master. but you should overcome that within a few seconds of talking because you're so deep into your content.
Is there anyone, any organization ask you to come and speak, to deliver a motivational speak and request that you dress the Delcita way?
Yeah, they do, but I tell them they have to pay a fee, so me not do it. They're not gonna pay a fee.
They not pay
Now
a
when
fee?
you tell them how much fee, they're not pay a fee.
So how much one of them?
I can't tell you there. I can't tell you here. I can't tell you here. But I would not do it. I wouldn't do it.
Yes.
Because it compromises the character. The character was not made for that.
Okay.
This POB sound and also there's that sound. And
the truth is, I would have, you see, and I must say to you people, just recently she was a guest speaker at my institution. Unfortunately, I was not there, but she went there and she delivered. I really would have loved to ask her, to give us a little piece of Delcita. But I know it would have, given her a bit of challenge based on her own mindset and how she delivered her speech. So I do understand, and I can tell you there are some persons that ask about you, and I'm not sure. I had a friend who told me that they're trying to get you at a particular institution in Clarendon. I thought you would be here to ask the question. I'm not sure where it is or where the conversation is right now. And so as I said to her, I am one of those agents who don't talk. So if you want me to get I am one of the silent agent for Delcita, But the fact is, you're in so much demand. Not just for your shows, but for your eloquent speaking and your motivational, background, and of course the results that you got from being such a speaker. Now, the question now, Delcita. Now we're at the end of the year. We're in the festive season. Is it that this is the time for these type of shows? Because you never come out with them in the summer. Come out over Heroes Holiday. You just come perhaps to take away people money in Christmas.
I know.
Tell me what.
In the history of my career, I think this is the most shows I'm ever gonna do for a Christmas season. But you know what? Probably gonna mention that I'm in life insurance. I'm a life insurance agent.
Listen, may I ask you to introduce yourself? Hold on.
Because I had to pivot, right? So when I opened the show was open in May, but if you remember, the country was not fully up and running.
Yes.
So this Christmas is if you notice how many companies advertising for workers, all of that, because the country really, really open up. And persons want entertainment. I must tell you, people are still scared to come out. That much I can tell you.
Yes.
So we are not back to the numbers. We really are not back to the numbers. And we don't have the kind of money to do certain level of promotions. We're not back up there as well as yet. Okay. But I pride myself to know that I'm the only theater person out here going around entertaining the persons. Only. Dynamite Production has one Digga production that's going to be at Dayton on New Year's Day. Center Stage is staying in Kingston. So I'm the only person who's taking the chance to go there because it's very, 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 I cannot find a word to say it's expensive. It's extremely expensive because you have to spend to really get out the persons. And sometimes you can't even get to do the promotion in the way you want to. Sometimes you have to navigate what is happening in terms of what the government is doing, the Zozo and all that, because something there. Mm-hmm. So it's a very risky. That's why I tell you, say I show caution to the wind. It's very risky, to be investing so much trying to entertain persons. So to answer your questions, yes, it's Christmas time. Yes, people want to be entertained. Once we do this, I don't hit back the stage until February, when I collaborate with Jonathan Grant, who want to put on the show as well. So and that's where I'll be heading. I'll be collaborating with schools to do the plays, because of the nature of ex-baby mother. But basically, yes, I envision it because you are work with me. I said, I never do it heroes week, I never do it, but now is the festive season.
No,
Now
because
people are out fully. A lot of people out of mass and all that sitting there. We don't know if we're going back in there soon. But people are ready for entertainment, and so that is why I am trying to do it for the week. Pray for me, because I'm going out every day next week. Pray for me
trust me,
every
Delcita,
day.
I am coming out. I really want to be at the Edwin Allen show. And
Please be there.
my telephone now, I have no money, so give me a pass.
No problem, no problem. You know, we do things for
Okay.
disadvantaged people who are financially disadvantaged.
Yes.
We try to help them.
And that's why we're on the show, because we have quite a number of them that we want to help, Quite a number of them. But for now, just keep me in mind. So, Delcita, we're coming to the end of the show. I know you had promised.
Yeah.
And people, let me tell you this. This lady tell me she not give me more than 1 hour.
I tell you,
And look at it.
I honestly planned it to go in my kitchen or cook piece of yam and saltfish. Look at the hours now,
So
10:44. And don't put it past me for goodness sake.
Me know you go cook, man. Me know you go cook. I never see a woman feed dry yam, so yam. Jesus Christ. Every time I call Delcita, she eat piece of yam. People, that is Andrea. You see, true? No, me make sure say you mash you up before you mash me up,
I like you, man. You can't do bad.
You can't. That's cool, man. You don't know. I say, we're talking about Andrea, right? Not so much Delcita. But the fact is, you eat what you love, and I'm just saying that people don't take it for everything that I says.
Country, real country girl.
Yes. More so country girl.
Real country girl.
Alright, so.
See them have to pierce my ears. But me just pretty so, just bad pretty so.
All them time me see her wear, so a clip on her wear.
Yeah. Me real country girl. Real country girl. Yeah.
You never see
this people? I like to be natural. I like real food and so forth. I don't like condom and so.
Not for kids, people. Not for kids. And you know what happened? It all of them things that she don't like and she not do, you can't do again because she almost reached 60. So she have to protect. She reaching 60 very soon, people, and we'll have a big 68th birthday party for Delcita. Maybe we'll find somebody to give her a nice little nab in one of those years. Just one. We're not doing both.
I don't want it.
So, Delcita.
Yeah.
What's next for Delcita? Will we see Delcita in another 5, 6, 10 years being an actress?
I think I'm at the stage where probably I have my book to be published. I have quite a bit of it typed up already. I might not be doing as many shows. It's pretty hectic. So I see myself more focusing on insurance and writing, focusing art. So I focus on insurance, guest speaking, and writing. That's what I do.
Okay.
And that is why I'm running the show the way it is in terms of trying to make the actors earn, because I owe them that. So we rehearse the play. I owe them that to look at it and say, okay, I earned X from that show. I strongly believe in that.
How do you manage your rehearsal? Is it virtual rehearsals or face-to-face? Because I heard you mention.
I have to remember where it go.
You mention of people from.
Because when we started rehearsing, that's why I tell you that I'm a high-risk person. Andrea never opened me face it to them. But me know. Me write the script.
Yes.
Me I feel it, me I listening narrative. And I say, so Andrea will open that place in April. So by then I would have been in rehearsal. So that's why I opened the market. I just love to be a pioneer. The only thing is that Jamaica does not highlight me as a pioneer. But I don't care.
Don't worry,
it doesn't matter to me. I don't wait on them to give me accolades. I know that I am always a pioneer. So basically I opened the market. So that's why I had sold-out shows at the Pegasus. The Pegasus will remember me for a long, long term.
Of course. By the way, you read up Andrew, so are you and my friend or are you Angelette? You get inside him.
I love them both. I love them both.
You see, because why I asked, People, I don't know if you don't follow Delcita on Facebook and them place there, you know. But when Juliet when when Delcita got through her car, you know, you wonder if
I am a social commentator. I'm just
follow her
that
on
type of
Facebook.
person.
She's
It's
very
just
dangerous
something
out there.
I love to make comedy out of social issues. It's just me. I love it bad.
And you don't believe at any time that some of these social commentary will go against you.
I try my best to be. Let me tell you. It's like I have a little legal mind about me.
Yes.
So if you write this something, me go back and me read it again and me tweak it and me say, alright. I want to make sure I am not encroaching on any formal legal problems when I do it. I always do back and look and me see if one work, because sometimes one day gonna get work can get you in trouble. Right? And me say, alright, me take me good. I'm go out there with it, me alright. From me do it, me alright. Me just say what me have to say and that's
Why me here with some of them, I'm afraid for you, trust me.
And people cuss me. Them say the last one I did, people say me did their campaign early. 1 minute then cuss me say me a PMP, 1 minute then cuss me say me a JFP. You know, but me no business. We just do what me have to do and entertain because somebody has to do it.
Yeah,
somebody has to.
That is so true. That is so true.
Yeah.
I can't let you go. But this is the Saudichress show. The show that brings you entertainment, sports, and education. And tonight, I'm sure that the entire world who watching Saudichress show, because we have been persons watching from the Middle East, Europe, United States, the Caribbean, of course. And so, this has been a night of entertainment. But guess what? You can't leave the show in a Delcita without you really give the Saudichress show a little thing, you know. And guess what? You see when you do that piece, Gianna have to go cut it out for me, you know. And I hit a go with me trailer for the rest of the year.
What you want me to say?
Give me something. Advertise Saudichress show for me. Give me real Delcita.
Yes. When the show comes on?
Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 8:30.
8:30. Ladies and gentlemen, let me ask now a question. What are the Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays? We don't want to excitement, but true. Something out of the norm, something look novel. Yeah. Catch a Saudichress show. Mad something. Man come from Clarendon, best parish in the island. Make sure you catch a Saudichress show. Delcita said that. That is it.
Yes! Saudichress show gone to the world! Big up yourself, Delcita. I can tell you.
Thank you.
This, I don't know how to say thanks. I don't think thank you is really enough to have you tonight. I'm sure that the viewers really want to stay. They want to have you some more. But guess what? It's best to have you again than to get you one
any
night.
Longer, yes.
Any longer.
Sometimes I have to have a quickie, exactly. But this was just a quickie though.
Yeah, man. 2 hours. Oh boy, I will take you on for a quickie next time. But guess what, Delcita? Guess what? Take it away, Delcita. You'll close the show. 1 minute, right, just to tell us everything.
Ladies and you look if there's any more message so that we don't feel anybody.
All right. Yes, so far. All right. RR. Oh, RR first mirror from night. Up top, Piba. Bro, and sister. Alright, so blessings and honor. So my big up Piba, all the brothers and sisters for Piba.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah. So that's our regular man on the show. But you know what happened? These men follow about 10, 4, 5 shows, so they're just in and out of shows. You understand? But he's still here with us.
Alright, so I want to say thanks to everybody who joined us tonight. Thank you so much for joining Saudichress show. I want to say thanks to you, for allowing me to share a slice of me. Because there are so many persons, because I'm more on the quiet and private side, so a lot of persons don't know much about me. So I want to say thanks to you. I also want to encourage everybody here to love family, love self. It's just so important. Some of us have challenges with other family members, one of the things I always say, extend the olive branch, even if you were not in the wrong, because you never know what can happen. And so this Christmas, I invite you to reach out to a family member or a friend who you have not reached out to in a very, very long time and say hi to them. Just check upon them and say, boy, yo, walk on, how you doing? I just call to say I love you, or I call to see how you're doing. It's always important, and not only that, it gives you therapy, because a lot of people think therapy is just a matter of going to the doctor, or therapy is just exercising, or therapy is just eating the right thing. Therapy is forgiveness. And so if you can forgive one or two persons this holiday, if you can just say, I'm sorry, just that, it can work. All right. And I invite everybody here, we are all getting older. If it is at all possible, change your lifestyle in terms of your eating habits, because I find that we spend too much on health issues. And a lot of us, we drink heavily, we eat a lot of sweets. Be careful how you overindulge. January morning, get you thirsty and look busy and see you can detox yourself.
Yes.
All right. Um, Take care of yourself. Love you. You're the only person you have. Just always remember that.
True.
You're the only person you have, and you need you. All right. I love you all, and I thank you so much for sharing the night with us. Saudichress, one love, one heart. Delcita. Me go on, because they are
Thank you so much,
anyway, have a good
Delcita.
one.
Thank you,
Happy New
thank
Year,
you
Merry Christmas, everybody.
very, very much. Without you tonight, we couldn't have this laugh. I haven't laughed in such a long time, and I want to continue to laugh, especially on the night of the 28th at the Adrenaline Auditorium. People, I want to say to you again, thank you for staying tuned with us. Thank you very much for supporting the Saudichress show. And for you, I heard Delcita say, reach out to persons we have not seen in a long time. And while you're doing that, share the Saudichress show with them. Ask them to subscribe, like, and share. We want to continue and we want to grow. Remember, we are just short of 400 and we want to reach 500 subscriptions by the end of the year. Just a few days to go and a number of subscriptions left. But guess what? You have the handle, and so I'm expecting you to assist. Again, ladies and gentlemen, it has been a wonderful 2 hours and 17 minutes thus far we have been here. Thank you very much, and this is where we end. See you next time. Monday night, another show on the Saudichress channel. Bye bye. Big up yourself, Delcita.